Good morning, everyone. It's Friday. Yay! I am Megan Wright, and I am coming to you live right outside the Vail Public Library and the Dobson Ice Rink. The reason why I'm kind of standing here is just to give everybody a reminder that Yeti's hockey's happening tonight and tomorrow night. We actually have so much happening this weekend, and we are excited to share with you all the information, what's happening. And here's the inside town bus that's stopped right here. Um, we got the latest and greatest update on the weather and the traffic. Vail Valley Live starts right now.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. It is Friday, like Megan just said, and we've got a lot planned for this weekend. We got Super Bowl this weekend. We have Valentine's Day on Tuesday. We're rolling into President's Weekend. I mean, it is a busy month. February is a short month, but we pack a lot in. But thanks for joining us for our show today. We're with you live every day throughout the season, 7:30 to 8:30, and you can always watch us live on YouTube and Facebook. You can watch us also any time of the day on YouTube and Facebook. And it's a good idea to subscribe or sign up for the alerts so you know when we're coming on. I know it gets busy, it gets a little hectic, but we try to cram as much that we can into about an hour so you can just watch just a little bit and get some tidbits for your day. We're also on Outside Television, which is channel 17 on Comcast and Xfinity. So you can watch it there as well. But good morning, everyone. Let's get things rolling and let you know what's going on with the weather. So it is a chilly one this morning. I think it was 0 when I was driving in today, and Megan is standing outside in it. And I think we've got, so we got 1 degree up on the mountain, Beaver Creek and Vail. These are both, oh, look at it's Beaver Creek. Oh, we'll change that for you. We got Leah behind the controls here. We're helping you today. And then just right on the valley floor, it's like 2 below 0 right now. So that's going to warm up. In fact, we're going to have sunny skies. Highs are going to be in the mid to upper 30s today. So it is going to be quite a dramatic change from first chair to last chair. So you may want to have an extra cup of coffee, let things warm up a little bit, because hour by hour you can see, by about 11, we're into the 20s. So that's a good time to get out there on the hill. But if you bundle up just fine, you'll be good to go for opening chair at 8:30 on both mountains. Vail stays open till 3:30, and Beaver Creek is open till 4 on the main mountain. And then for tonight, we're going to see a low right around 10 above 0. So that's good. And then tomorrow, look at this. Our highs are going to be in the 40s. Sunday, upper 30s again. Monday, same kind of thing. And then Monday, we have a slight chance of snow showers. And into Tuesday, snow showers likely probably after the late morning, after about 11 a.m. And snow totals that we're looking at in the forecast, here's what we can expect. So really nothing over the weekend. So the road should be good. The weather should be good. Plan the picnic. Go out to Blue Sky Basin. Do a little grilling. And then next week, a little bit on Wednesday into Thursday, we could see a couple of inches. Not too much. February has been a little different than January. January, we were just seeing powder days all over. Right now, we're kind of getting more into that typical weather pattern where we don't have as much snow, but we've already got over 240 inches, nearly at Vail and nearly 220 at Beaver Creek. So we're well on our way to a great season. But this weather mountain report was brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne Elevated Savings. If you're in town for a while, want to do a little shopping, just drive over Vail Pass. It's about a half hour away from Vail, exit 205, and the outlets are on both sides of the interstate. But let's bring in Megan right now and find out how it feels out there on this Friday morning. Megan, I could see your breath. It's a little chilly out there.
You know what? It's that wind chill that fools you. You look at your weather on your app and it's like, 13 degrees, but then you scroll down a little further. Wind chill, 1 degree. So
Yeah.
yeah, at least that's what it was yesterday. Today it's zero. It's so that's crispy cold. With the sun though, today would be nice because yesterday the sun really never fully came out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it'll be a beautiful day today.
yeah, we saw a little bit of patchy sun down in Edwards yesterday. You know what? What good thing too is the humidity is down. It's 49%. You know, I was doing the show, I think on Wednesday it was 87%, and then I think on Thursday it was 79%. When that humidity level is up, it does feel colder. So having it down at 49, it's I mean it's still chilly, but it does make a difference. So that's always something to look at as well. But you're standing in front of Dobson Ice Arena, like right there by the library. This is kind of between Lions Head and Vail Village, and if you never take the bus in between the two, you don't even know that this is there.
True, yeah, and the bus stop's right here in front of the Dobson and the Vail Library. So yeah, this is a beautiful indoor ice rink. You know, they have bumper cars, free skating, and they have Yeti hockey tonight and tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, we got to explain what our Yeti hockey is. And Yeti hockey has been around for what I want to say almost a decade now, and they have a lot of great players that they played in college. They might have played, kind of a semi-pro league. So this league plays different towns like Breckenridge and Jackson Hole, but we bring in some teams from other states, other time zones. New York Fire Department has been here. We're bringing in St. Louis this weekend.
Yep, in St. Louis. Puck off is at 7:45 tonight. You can buy tickets here at the window. They will be $15, but if you buy it online, it's $10. And it's really kind of a local favorite,
Yeah.
fan and great family event. So if you got families that are watching and they're like, what can we do tonight, Friday night, besides, operas and stuff like that. Oh, we have music at the Valar, of course, but this is a fun family event for sure.
Yeah,
Local
definitely.
favorite.
Yeah, and you know what? Get your tickets online in advance at for $10, and then I think children 12 and under are free. So that makes it a real fun, family affordable event. Leah, you've been to this. I mean, sometimes it sells out too. So if you want to go, I would get those tickets in advance just so you're set up, and then you can go out to eat beforehand. They've got snacks, concessions. People say it's a great bar, the cheapest beer in town.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So
Great way to celebrate. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yada, yada, yada,
Very
yeah.
affordable. Very affordable.
Yeah, Yeti hockey going on tonight, and our very own Dom Panetta, he's out there. I'm sure they're probably, if the St. Louis team is in yet, I'm sure they're probably taking those guys out skiing, because Dom likes to wear them out. Get them all tired on the slopes, so then they don't have the energy for the day. That's kind of their little strategy. But yeah, their Instagram is fun to follow, Facebook as well, and I know that they team up with different charities throughout all the weeks, and they've got quite a few more games left. So check it out. It's our hometown team. We love it. We love this. It's a real exciting thing to watch as well. So, and then Megan, a few other things going on. Super Bowl is happening, and Valentine's Day is on Tuesday. We've got President's Weekend next weekend. So we're rolling into this busy time of the month.
Yeah, the town is happening. It was busy, and we're finishing up the National Brotherhood Summit this weekend. So, yeah, Super Bowl Sunday. Don't forget National Brotherhood Summit. They do have an online auction that I
Yes.
want to, mention that people should, check out their items. They got, USA jackets and vests and hats and goggles. Pretty cool. NBS.org.
Yes, you know what? I was looking at that earlier, and really, if you want some deals on lodging and yeah, the typical restaurant gift certificates, lodging, services, they're gonna have it for you. And this goes towards their mission is to help fund training for Black athletes to get to the Olympics, to get to the World Cup, to win medals. And so this is a good way to help support them to do this and everything. Last night they had another big party at the Height. That's from their headquarters. That's in the Vail Daily today. I think they had like game night and they wear
Game night's
different
also
themes.
tonight, but they had a concert here last night.
Oh,
They had a
yes.
jazz concert also at the Dobson Ice Rink.
Yes.
Because
Well, I think
they were all coming in yesterday at the Welcome Center asking me where the Dobson Ice Rink was. And like, what's going on?
yes, that was
So,
Anthony Hamilton playing last night. Wednesday night, they had the Mary Louise Lee Band. Of course, Tuesday night, they had the No concert with Mixmaster Mike and DJ Logic. Avery Sunshine was their concert on Monday. So these people know how to do it up right. They've got the parties going on and everything. So yeah, mbs.org if you want to check out that online auction that Megan was mentioning, and just so many cool things, you know. So yeah, they've got a Santorini villa. You can escape for 6 people. A Mike Tyson hand signed Nintendo's Punch Out. They've got some Kentucky Bourbon experience. No expiration date on this. So they've got some fun things to bid on. Yeah, that
yeah.
Santorini thing. Oh, they've got a wine country trip. They've got a lot of things on this. So check this out. Oh, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. They've got a VIP parade brunch. I mean, these are things that you can't buy. Even like you can't just go online and, oh, I'm just going to get a VIP Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade brunch. Think about this. So bidding closes in 2 days. So go on over to mbs.org and check out this online auction. They've done a lot of work put into this to make it be great. But hey, it's already 7:42. Let's get rolling. I'm going to let you run around to another place. I'm going to come back with you with Vail Daily headlines and road report and so much more. Stay with us.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery stands for providing the highest quality care to our unique patient population here in the mountains.
I think that what makes us unique is that we really are practicing groundbreaking techniques, yet, we practice it in a small town environment. Our patients are our neighbors and our kids go to school with their kids.
I think every one of our docs treat their patients like their family. Our goal is to keep you active, doing the things you want to do, and we'll map out a road to success to get you there.
Love is in the air at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. And we are going to wow you with some of the fabulous looks that we have to share with you today from J. Crew and Adidas. Let's take a look. Here's Rachel in J. Crew. I love her navy preppy blazer with striped lining, striped pink tee, amazing white jeans, white sneakers, and gorgeous pink ribbon earrings. With her savings card booklet, it'll be $197, saving $316. Here's Enza in J. Crew Kids with her denim jean jacket, her heart filigree tee, sweetheart leggings, heart necklace, and her white slip-on tennis shoes. Whole outfit $101 with her savings card booklet. Wow, Liv, you look amazing in J. Crew sportswear line. From her fabulous striped button top, pink leggings, fleece jacket, pearlized headband, fingerless gloves, and her amazing tennis shoes with the pink and copper colors, all from the internet return. Her outfit, $145 outlet, fabulous. Kate is in Adidas in her pink hoodie, pastel leggings, black tote, and her white and pink running shoes. Her whole outfit would come to $138. Okay, Rachel, you look fabulous in your amazing full-length bubble coat from Guess. You've got your fabulous hoodie with the faux fur, and look at those adorable pearl gold shades. Whole outfit with the shades, $138. Here's Kate in Adidas with this black cropped jacket, $42. It's 40% off of their jackets. Here's Liv. She's in Guess in the most amazing puffer jacket with fleece detailing inside the hood. Love the black belt and the sunglasses. Jacket reduced to $65. And her shades are only $45 from $90. Love is in the air at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. And just a reminder, be sure and pick up your savings card booklet at the outlets at Castle Rock in the food court, at customer service, and the outlets at Silverthorne at the Colorado Welcome Center. Love is in the air, and so are the discounts that you're going to find in the savings book. See you soon.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. We're going to take a look at the Vail Daily right now, and you can see Soul on Snow. We still have the National Brotherhood of Skiers here for just a few more days before they wrap up their 50th anniversary summit. And they're on the cover of today's Vail Daily as well. The party doesn't stop. Anson Demon, one of Aurora, checks out the dance floor Thursday at the Hythe in Vail as DJ B Sharp spins the tunes during the National Brotherhood of Skiers Happy Hour hosted by the Eastern Region. The Happy Hour has been a different themed party in the Grand Ballroom of the Hythe throughout the week, and this summit runs through the 11th. So check that out in today's Vail Daily. Also, headlines for today: Vail's big housing goals. Current projects, new sites, and county-wide collaboration could create major opportunities for the town to take a bite out of the affordable housing crisis. More about this on page A3. Also in today's local and regional news, bridging the diploma gap. A new bipartisan bill seeks to remedy a lack of funding in adult education in Colorado, where an estimated 300,000 workers are lacking a high school diploma. Find out more about this on page A2. Also in today's Vail Daily, the SHRED Act, dropping in for a second run. Ski Hill Resources for Economic Development Act passed the House last Congress, but died in the Senate. So the SHRED Act is reintroduced in Congress on Thursday. It aims to create faster turnaround of Forest Service reviews on ski resort projects, among other measures. So check that out in today's paper on page A4. And in sports and outdoors, Eagle climbing and fitness athletes shine. Climbers from all 4 area high schools will compete at the state championships on February 25th. So, you think it's all just ski racing and snowboard racing around here? Not quite. We've got quite a climbing crew with our local high schoolers. More on page A17. And then River Radamus and Kyle Negamir lead Americans in the Super G. These are both ski and snowboard Club Vail alumni. They placed 16th and 17th. They were over at the World Cup Championships. The World Championships Super G race was just held in Courchevel, France. So take a look at that on page A19. And then in arts and entertainment, it's time for weekend picks. What are you doing for the Super Bowl? That's probably the most asked question you're getting right now. Well, we've got some ideas for you. We're also going to let you know about a snowshoe race that's going on up at Beaver Creek. We've got Branford Marsalis Quartet coming to the Villar tonight. We have the Porchlight Players doing a little dinner and a show, doing something rotten. So we've got the ideas for you all in today's paper. So also in today's paper, you're going to find the Eat magazine. And this is great because it has a ton of restaurants. I love the photography in here as well. You're going to get a little hungry. So take a look here, maybe make some reservations. But it's a great guide to just know about the different restaurants around the area, some of their philosophies and what's on their menu. So you can grab that, and that'll just be in the insert in today's paper. So you can grab your copy. It's free. It's in newspaper dispensers right now, or you can always go online and find these stories, breaking news alerts, sign up for newsletters, and so much more at vaildaily.com. Vail Daily, bringing communities together. Now let's look at the roads, because we're seeing pretty clear driving conditions, really no new snow in the last 24 hours. So the roads have had a chance to dry out. The plows have had a chance to catch up. If you're seeing any plow activity today, it's probably just moving snow, just kind of mitigating the snow situation and getting it further out from the roads and preparing for the next storm. And we really won't see any kind of accumulation until early next week. So you're looking good. But one area I want to talk about, Officers Gulch. That's in your upper right-hand corner. That's between Copper Mountain and Frisco. That area gets a lot of shade, a lot of ice, black ice. Black ice is not your friend. You don't want to be sliding around on that. So just slow it down a little bit. I always try not to go too fast or pass people. So that's what we're talking about. But otherwise, smooth sailing. And we're going to have plenty of sunshine today and some warmer temperatures to maybe help melt some of those parking lots, the side streets, the neighborhood streets, stop signs areas. Hopefully we'll see a little bit of relief after all the snow that's fallen at Vail and Beaver Creek and the surrounding communities here in Eagle County. But let's bring it back out to Megan and see where she is now. She's roaming around Lion said. She was just by the Vail Public Library and then the Dobson Ice Arena. Okay, what do we have here? It looks cold. It's almost like you had a blue, like, shading over the whole, kind of a study in blue today.
Yeah, definitely a face mask kind of day. I was walking from Dobson over here. I was like, woo, my cheeks are getting chilly.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's definitely enjoy an extra cup of coffee. I might have to go in and get a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
But I know you and Meredith were joking the other day about starting a sisterhood summit. Count me in.
Well, we've already got the matching shirts, because we all got those. We all got the Climb to Glory shirts that Lamont Joseph White did in conjunction with what they were doing with the National Brotherhood of Skiers. He did the painting that the town of Vail commissioned. So, we've all got our matching Crimson Clover shirts now. So we can definitely have that. Could be the team uniform. Hey, but Megan, speaking of coffee, so they've got that new coffee shop. Bell Coffee.
Yeah.
Have you been in there yet?
Yeah. I've been in there. It's a beautiful display of all these delicious looking pastries and donuts.
Oh, yeah.
And if you go, I think if you go like after 3, it's like half off,
Oh, yeah.
but it gets cleared out pretty quickly. They have sandwiches. They have, the coffee, the lattes, the macchiatos, you name it.
Okay, they've got it all.
It's a beautiful display. Maybe I'll take us in there so we can I can show you it.
Yeah, you know what? Because we want to remind people that Starbucks is no longer in that breezeway at Arabelle. So people are like, what? Where am I going to get my coffee? And you can always go over to, the French Deli. They've got great coffee, their quiches. I like their cookie tartare, which is basically just a fancy name for cookie dough. It's the uncooked cookie, my favorite way to eat cookies. But so that new Bell Coffee, that's a great addition there. And then a place that's celebrating just a little bit over a year is the Alpine, the pizza place. Yeah.
Yep, the Alpine
Pizza
Pizza place
Company.
right
Yeah.
at Spartan Yeti.
Yeah.
Yummy Detroit style pizza. It's actually delicious.
It is so good.
Yeah, there's no place to sit inside, so you just order and then you can sit outside in the sunshine and enjoy your pizza.
Yeah, I think that could be a
And they
good
also
idea.
have, roasted Brussels sprouts. It's actually really good. It's good.
And you know what? If you follow their Instagram, maybe I can pull it up. They have they'll put on what they're serving up that day. So they've kind of had their pizza of the day, and then they get so creative, and it's just so fun to see. Yeah, Alpine Pizza Company, easy to find on Instagram. Let's see, they probably don't have their pizza of the day up yet, but
they probably don't. But I'm wondering if they're gonna have a Super Bowl kind of. Is it gonna be spicy barbecue Kansas City Chief, or is it gonna be Philadelphia cheese?
Cheesesteak, I know. You know what? So they just the other day they celebrated National Pizza Day. They're selling $25 pizzas all day. Cheese to the pizza of the day. Cheers and cheese. And then so but they do a great job. Okay, so they just did a Jamaican jerk pork pizza. So pulled pork, jerk barbecue sauce, Fresno chilies, pickled onion, and cilantro. I mean, really? They just do such a great job of being creative with that. And when it's gone, people. So you know what? When it sells out, it is done. So so another good place to go if you're gonna be over in the in that area. But all right, so hold on a second. Let's talk a little bit
Super Bowl.
Yeah, let's talk Super Bowl. Okay, so we've got some parties going on, and I don't know. I don't think last year there was many parties, and maybe not the year before. Like with COVID, we haven't quite had the parties come back, and I think they're really back this year. And so just a few that I've heard of: Kachina at the Lodge of Vail. They do opera ski music every night of the week pretty much. Well, now they're going to do a kind of a Super Bowl meets opera ski. So they're going to do doors opening at 3:00 at Kachina. They're going to have a $49 buffet or if you just want to, get your drinks there and not eat, but I think that buffet sounds great. Or maybe just get a plate of charcuterie, but they've got craft cocktails. That could be fun. Reservations, you can get reservations, and I would definitely grab that reservation. Hey, and then Megan, have you heard of the Vail Country Club? Okay, this is not.
Yeah, I saw that with the golf. Yes.
Yeah.
That
So
would be
it's
fun.
it's not the Vail Golf Club. All right, that actually is a golf course. So Vail Country Club is in Avon. It's in Chapel Square. They have 2 TrackMan simulators, and TrackMan simulators, that's like what all the the pro golfers use. That has so much data that can help you with your swing. Well, they've got 8 TVs, so they're gonna do big screen TVs. They've got $3 Coors Lights and Carlsberg beer. They've got $6 glasses of wine and Wells, and they've got really good wine there, and shot specials. And then their golf simulators all day are going to be $65. So if you want to come in early and maybe play Pebble Beach, or something over in Europe, you could play these courses on the simulator, and then they're going to have a closest to the pin competition during halftime. So if you're a golf lover, this is kind of the best of both worlds, and no matter what the weather, it's fine because they're indoors. It's not chilly.
Yeah, that would be a fun thing to do for those avid golfer fans that just don't want to ski and they just want to go and enjoy a little golf swinging competition and live TV, great TV.
Yeah. So Super Bowl and golf combined. And then if you've not been to Chasing Rabbits, okay, so they're going to put 2 of their big screens. So they have movies that play in some of the different lounges, whether it's Moon Rabbit or the arcade, which I think is called the Rabbit Hole. So doors going to open at 4 p.m. They're not doing any advance tickets, but they're just doing a cover charge right at the door, and they're going to have wings.
$25.
Okay, $25. So they're gonna do wing specials, and then DJ Lando is gonna be playing at the Cottontail Club after. So you can keep the party. Either you're celebrating because your team won, or you're drowning your sorrows, but you can party still with DJ Lando afterwards. So this is going to be a great way to check out the brand new Chasing Rabbits, which is so fun. And then the Lookout Lobby Bar at the Westin, they're going to be doing, this sounds delicious. So they've got their baby back ribs with pickled carrot slaw, green onions, and a sesame barbecue sauce. That's for $15. And then also for $15, their tuna poke. They've got that with guacamole, chipotle sauce, cucumber, ponzu, and pickled Fresno chilies and wonton chips. So, I mean, we got wings, we got baby back ribs, we got some tuna poke. Oh, yeah. And then right here at the Grand Hyatt Vail, we're doing a special as well. And Aaliyah, should we show Meredith's interview? Do we have that ready? Okay, so then at Gessner, and they're going to be having the big TVs out here too. We're at the Grand Hyatt Vail, so let's find out what Meredith learned from Carrie Clay.
It's an exciting time here at the Grand Hyatt. Super Bowl is coming up, and we have lots going on and how we can enjoy the big game day.
Well, we're really excited for it. So Sunday here at the Grand Hyatt, not only are we going to have some specials, we have extra TVs being brought in. So it's going to be pretty lively in our main lobby area, Fireside Lounge. We're going to be doing a huge addition to the menu for the day, lots of specials. I'm really excited for the chicken nachos. Chef Pascal's bringing his secret recipe from past life to this life, so we're stoked about that. We're going to have all of our draft beers for $5. Specials will start at 3 o'clock on Sunday and go all the way through Super Bowl. I think Super Bowl's at 4:30. So a lot of fun things going on for Super Bowl. Parking will be complimentary for anyone coming on property. A nice little perk for all of our locals. So if you want to get out of the house, not fight the crowds, come over to the Grand Hyatt and enjoy.
Yes, I see the twice cooked wings. Can't go wrong, wings and football.
Right, and the Korean barbecue I think is my personal favorite. Such a nice little spice to it and that flavor. So really exciting time. On top of football weekend though, we are right around the corner from Valentine's Day as well.
Yes.
And so I have a few fun things for Valentine's Day I wanted to show you. You know me, I love the food and the beverage. So we're gonna highlight a couple of the goodies that we have going on for Valentine's Day. Chef Pascal and Chef Kyle have come up with a great tasting menu. It'll start Friday the 10th and run all the way through Valentine's Day. They are gonna have choices of 2 appetizers, 2 entrees, and 2 desserts. In those, you can pick and choose, you can do the full tasting menu, a lot of options, which is really great. I'm most excited for our dessert. We have a strawberry and berry chocolate cake. It's got a couple different chantilly layers, raspberry cream, looks so good. And of course, what would a great dessert be without a great cocktail? We will have tons of Prosecco and champagne. This is my favorite personal chocolate martini.
Look at these hearts.
You know, it's Valentine's
So
Day.
awesome.
And, you know, just get a little bit of the goodness.
You know, I think Valentine's Day is about going all out, you know, so these are just such a nice touch to make your meal feel special.
They are. It's a lot of fun, and of course I can't, you know, not say parking is also included. I know that's such a big thing in the Valley. We're doing it through the whole weekend, so you have a lot of options. If you don't want to go out on Tuesday, you come out on Friday, Saturday, and it's just such a great, you know, addition to our menu. This menu will be for Gessner's Restaurant, and exciting to start at 5:30 on Friday.
So should we call ahead and get a reservation?
Always recommend it, but you know, if worst case, your plans change, come see us. I'm sure we can figure out a spot for you.
Definitely. The views here at Gessner are just beautiful. You're looking at Gore Creek, you're seeing the hot tubs. I mean, it's really special.
It is.
So
It's a lot of fun.
plan your holiday Valentine's special here. at
Yes.
Gessner.
Well, cheers and happy Valentine's Day and happy Super Bowl.
Yes.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate 25 years of making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpack.org.
Moet Vending for life's spontaneous, festive moments. Celebrate at the Grand Hyatt Vail.
Love is in the air at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne and J. Crew. I brought with me my Rowana, less than $18, 70% off. My fingerless gloves, $6. And look at the sweetheart sweaters, the fun little necklaces, the striped lifestyle tees, and the tennis shoes, all half off. Everything's 50 to 70% off. Don't forget to pick up your savings card booklet at customer service or the Colorado Welcome Center at Castle Rock and Silverthorne, where you can save an extra 10% off. Love is in the air.
Welcome to Nap Harvest. We are showcasing healthy habits, and you can start right here feeding your family healthy organic vegetables and fruits that are seasonal and local. They're all the way from Arizona with our wonderful, beautiful citrus fruits that we sneak across the border for. But don't forget our nap mushrooms, grown at 9,000 feet. Mushrooms are chock full of benefits for you. And then also the microgreens, also chock full of vitamins. Come see us at Nap Harvest in Eagle Ranch on Sylvan Lake Road next to Color Coffee. We're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 4.
We are back. I want to keep you updated on what is going on over at Beaver Creek and the Villar Performing Arts Center. And we've got a great show tonight, another great show on Valentine's Day. And we're rolling through February with quite the lineup of different events and activities that are going on. And should we bring in Megan for this? Okay, so let's bring in Megan so we can just chat about how wonderful the Villar is. Oh, Megan, you're getting a little bit of sunshine. Does it feel warmer? The daylight hours.
Yes, it does.
Daylight hours are getting longer. You know what? I think the sun is now setting at let me see here because it was the sun 5:36. So the sun is sitting at 5:36, and then it doesn't really get dark till a little bit after 6, after the sun sets. So it's kind of nice. We're finally getting there. We're rounding the corner to a longer daylight hours during the day. But okay, going back to the Villar Performing Arts Center, I know that you weren't able to go to Big Bad Voodoo Daddy last week because you're going to be out of town. But we've got a great lineup of shows, and tonight it's Branford Marsalis, and I know that Winton. I think Winton has played at Vail Jazz before. I'm not sure if Branford has, but he's been 4 decades of this guy playing saxophone. He is trained classically as well as in the jazz world. So he's got actually 2 different bios on his website. But he's played with everyone from symphonies from around the world to the Grateful Dead, Sting. He's bringing his band, kind of his home band, is coming tonight, and they're going to be playing "The Secret Between the Shadow and the Soul." That's their latest project they've worked on. They've got student tickets going on for $25. That's for anyone 22 and under. And then reserved seating starts at 52. And this is actually part of the pick 3, 5, or 8 shows, and you'll get a discount on the shows. But I was listening to some of his music, and just the smooth sounds of the saxophone. It's going to be a great show tonight.
Yeah, I was listening to it too, and actually, it was just so peaceful and mesmerizing. Jazz is just so. I think it'll be a phenomenal show tonight.
Yeah, and you know what?
I never really heard it until you guys are talking about it. So I looked it up and listened to it, and it was just so relaxing.
Yeah, it definitely was. And the quartet's been around for about 30 years, and 2 of the members have been around for 20, and then their drummer's been around since 2009. So this is a cohesive group. I mean, they know how to play off each other and everything. And then with the intimate venue of the Villar, it's going to be just a great place to go because they'll usually, when they have it that close and it's so small, they love to kind of tell stories and get the crowd involved and give a little background about them. And then on Valentine's Day, we're moving things up to the May Gallery. So this will be a really intimate show with, it's part of the classical series. It's the Eris Quartet. And these are rather young musicians, and they're going to be playing in the May Gallery. They'll be playing a little Mozart, Mendelssohn, and Grieg. And they're going to combine this with some chocolate and specialty wines. It's a higher price point for tickets, but it is such an intimate setting. So if you're looking for just something completely different to do on Valentine's Day, I think this could be your ticket. And it's early enough. 6 p.m. is the reception, and then 6:45 is the performance. You can maybe either do an early dinner or do a later dinner afterwards. But just really cool things that they're doing with the May Gallery.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually going to be out of town, so I'm not going to be able to see that. But I know Heather was talking about going. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear all about it if she does get to go.
Yeah, definitely. And then a few other things going on. Entertainment-wise. Now, the Vail Valley Theater Company, and then Porchlight Players is kind of the Down Valley version of that. They always do fun dinner theater shows around Valentine's Day. And I think, during COVID, they kind of weren't able to host them. So they're back, and they're doing Something Rotten, a very new musical. And I don't know if you've heard about this, but it's kind of a musical that kind of plays on during Renaissance times. Shakespeare, they've got these 2 brothers, Nigel and Nicholas Bottom, and they're trying to come up with the next great play. And of course, Shakespeare gets all the credit, but they have like a prophet, like a soothsayer that tells them, hey, the future includes not only acting but singing and dancing. So they're like, what? Like what? We can do this. So they write the first musical back in like the 1500s. So really cool to see, and the talented cast that's going to be bringing these characters to life. This is really great. And it's a dinner theater, so that you get your choice of an entree, you get a couple drinks, all with your ticket. Dinner's served at 6, doors open at, dinner's served at 6:30, doors open at 6. Show starts at 7:30. So I think this is going to be a great way to go. I know Meredith is going to go to this, I think opening night, tonight. So we'll have to ask her what she thinks.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I love those dinner theaters where you got to have dinner and watch a play, like, country dinner music house in Denver. I used to go there all the time when I was a little kid. So,
Yeah.
I like to check out the porch light for an upcoming show.
Yeah.
I kind of looked at tickets. A lot of it's sold out. So it's popular.
Well, I know it's popular because it's your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers. So then they all want to get tickets. So I mean, but they have a couple of nights. So they've got tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday. Then they have a Valentine's Day show, and then they're doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday the following weekend. So, maybe look and see. Maybe next weekend there's still some availability. And then also down Valley, art on Broadway. So they're doing the second Fridays art walks, and they do these pretty much throughout the year. I think next month they have kind of a murder mystery that they do every spring as well. So art on Broadway, 5 to 8 p.m. They block off a couple of blocks of Broadway. So they've got the vendors out there, the stores, the restaurants. Everyone's kind of participating, and it's really just a nice night to like come out in Eagle, have some fun. But it's not just for the folks in Eagle. They want to invite everyone down there. I know that the Vail Valley Art Guild is doing specialty themed Valentine's exhibit, and this is a good place to get gifts, handcrafted, artisans gifts. You can get those there. So once again, tonight, 5 to 8, maybe plan to have dinner down there as well, and it should be pretty awesome. So lots of things happening.
Yeah, great place to go get your Valentine's Day gift. That's for sure.
And check out some of their restaurants too. Rome is pretty new. North Coast Originals just opened up in July. North Coast Originals is hosting a non-Valentine's Day on Tuesday. So it's like a singles. They're like, we're not going to have any heart decorations. So it's kind of the anti-Valentine's Day. So if you want to go there, it's going to start at 5. They've got great food. I mean, they've got a real creative menu. They have like gourmet hot dogs. They've got awesome salads. They've got quite the wine list. So if you make it down to Eagle, check out some of these new restaurants as well. I know we've got Boneyard and, some of the ones that we love. And El Segundo is new down there in the old Seven Hermits. Yeah. So we have that too. So if you're making it down to Eagle or coming in from the airport, that could be a good one for you. So, okay. All right. Leah, what else do we have? Anything? Should we go to a break? Okay, we're going to take it to a break. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the Outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to share with you an amazing place called the Colorado Welcome Center. We've got fabulous brochures on all the nearby places and towns and things to do right here while you're in Summit County and visiting the Outlets at Silverthorne. And of course, pick up your Elite Savings Card booklet, offering you fabulous discounts and a rewards program too. See you soon.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery is kind of a one-stop shop. We have everything in-house.
We have cast techs, MRI machines, x-ray of course right at the clinic, physical therapy right at our clinic.
I'm going to get to the bottom of what your diagnosis is with all the resources we have, and that's what we do.
Hi, my name is Carrie Mae Wack, and I'm with the Eagle Valley Library District, and today I'm at our Eagle branch featuring our Spark Studio. So this is our maker space lab, or the place where you can come try new technology. We have software, hardware, pretty much anything that you can use to make and create. We have some sort of version in our maker space. Thanks for checking out the Spark Studio with me today. Make sure to come back to the Eagle Public Library and check it out for yourself.
In Vail.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I want to take a look at this weather, brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, where our studios are here, where I'm nice and cozy inside, and Megan is outside. A little chilly today, but we're going to warm up. It's going to be a beautiful day. We'll see highs into the mid to upper 30s. Right now, though, we are hanging out in the single digits, hovering about around zero, even some sub-zero temperatures out there right now. We will slowly start to warm up once that sun gets a bit higher in the sky. Even when Meg was out there, it's crested over Vail Mountain, so she's feeling it on the valley floor. So it'll start to warm up into the teens by about 10 and 11. We'll get in the 20s, and then we'll be in the 30s by this afternoon. So maybe just, hang out, have that extra cup of coffee, and then get out on the slopes later on. Tonight, we'll drop down to 10 degrees. We will be mostly clear, so you'll be able to see that moon. It was full earlier this week, not quite as full now. In fact, I think we can see it setting in the western sky when I'm looking at some of Megan's shots. And then Saturday, we're going to see partly sunny skies, a high around the mid 40s. So this is going to be nice, a great way, kind of blue skies, blue runs, maybe have a picnic in Blue Sky Basin. Overnight on Saturday night, we'll be in the teens. And then Sunday, more sunshine in the forecast. And then we don't really have a chance of snow until Monday into about Tuesday. So for your Valentine's Day, we could see a little bit, not a lot of accumulation. At this point, the weather forecasters are predicting maybe 3 inches, Beaver Creek 2 inches over at Vail. So that's really our next chance of snow will be Tuesday into Wednesday. So that's a look there. And once again, this Weather Mountain Report brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail. Lifts open at 8:30. They do close at 3:30 on Vail Mountain. Blue Sky Basin closes the earliest, and then the back bowls, and then the front side. Over at Beaver Creek, Main Mountain, so Centennial, Strawberry Park, those lifts are open till 4. But we have Arrowhead and Bachelor Gulch, Rose Bowl, those do close at 3:30. But get on out there. Gondola laps could be a good thing to do today too. So it's going to keep you a little bit warmer if you're riding the gondola, especially early this morning. But if you're looking for something kind of different to do this weekend, we've got a couple things to tell you about that involve getting your heart rate up so you'll stay a little warmer. So Skimo, have you heard about Skimo? It's ski mountaineering. You're using the really thin, lightweight skis. Your heel is not clicked in, and you're traveling up the mountain. And this is going to be in the Winter Olympics in 2026. They're going to do this out by Meadow Mountain, so near Minturn. They did one up Arrowhead. Vail Rec District is putting this on. And they're going to have about a 2-mile loop with 800 vertical feet of elevation gain. Racers will begin and finish at the bench just above Meadow Mountain parking lot and start up the slope on Looker's right, which is west, just above the Evercrisp trail closure. And the skin track begins and includes a mandatory boot pack section. All right, and expert skiers will be required to attach their skis to their backs during that race. So skimo is kind of like, if you know, you know, but if you're wanting to get into this, I mean, it's just kind of becoming very, very popular. This is Metal Mountain from last year. And wow, I mean, they got their helmets on, they're all kitted out. They got the special gear, those lightweight skis, the skins on them as well. So if you want to check that out, go to vailrec.com to get the details for the Vail Rec District. And then on Sunday, we've got the Beaver Creek Snowshoe Adventure Series continuing. We're going to bring in the race to Creekside Park once again. They're going to do 3 of these, one last month, then February, and then March. It's March 26th. That one will be up at McCoy Park in the Nordic Center, not the new beginner terrain area, but the original McCoy Park, which was Nordic skiing and snowshoeing, great views. But if you're interested in this is going to have registration going on from 8:30 to 9:30, right by Beaver Creek Sports. They're going to have a tent outside. They'll get you dialed in. If you need snowshoes, sometimes if you get there early enough, they've got some for you. Because I know a lot of times if you're traveling, it's hard to pack those. So if you need some snowshoes, you can do that. Register in advance for this because the prices go up $15 the day of the event. So they're a really good incentive to just sign up for this in advance. And then afterwards, they're going to have a raffle and all the awards and a post-race party with a nice hot meal for you. So it just might be a nice thing to do. Race will start at 10. They have a 5K and a 10K. So with that, you try to either do this as a competition. We have a lot of athletes up and they do this series, or you can just do it leisurely, 5K. I kind of like to get some friends together, and then you have that 5K where you're getting some exercise, but then you're catching up, you're talking the whole time. That's my kind of snowshoe race. But to register, you can go to beavercreek.com, go to their events calendar, and then they will have you go to an Eventbrite page. So if you want to just go straight to Eventbrite, you can do as well. So that could be something you could do. All right, has Megan popped up yet? Okay, let's bring in Megan and find out where she is right now. Okay, Megan, all right. Is the music happening yet?
Yeah, it's starting to happen. People are getting in line, so it's definitely starting to happen.
Oh, yeah. Look at the line already for the gondola. I can see it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, they're not messing around.
Actually, I think this over here, they have some kind of special event happening.
Okay.
It's like a fundraiser, but yeah, no, people are definitely getting in line. And I wanted to follow up on the Skimo and Beaver Creek. Both of those events are really actually inviting for beginners,
Yes.
which is really neat. So, the Skimo, you can do one loop and be a beginner and start at the loop at 9.
Yeah.
The advanced with the advanced people at 8. So
Yeah,
no, fun.
Well, it's super cool, and I think Skimo is just going to get more popular. Like, I think Ski and Snowboard Club Vail now have a Skimo department, if you will. They've got the alpine racing, they've got big air, they've got half pipe, all that. But I think Skimo has been added because with this being an Olympic sport coming up in 2026, it's going to really gain the attention of the world at that point. So I think they're just trying to get ahead of the game and get the youth all into it. I know Kevin Roop is coaching that. So so the Skimo, you're gonna hear a lot more about it in the next couple of years. But hey, you know what? Did you have a chance to go check out that coffee place yet?
I did. There was a huge line. It was really loud, so I thought I'd go somewhere a little quieter, but this isn't much
Okay. No, it sounds okay. Well, speaking of coffee, Yeti's Grind is another place that you can go. They've got locations in Vail Village, also in Edwards. That's their newest one that they opened up last winter. And then down in Eagle, they have one downtown right on Broadway. But we had a chance to sit down and talk to Chris Anthony. Chris Anthony, longtime local, been in, maybe 28 Warren Miller films. He's gone on to create his own film, Mission Mount Vanguard. He's over in Europe right now. I see all his Facebook posts, but let's learn a little bit more about this local and legend. We're here at Yeti's Grind with Chris Anthony as part of our Locals and Legends series on Vail Valley Live. And first question, Chris, What's your go-to when you go to Yeti's Grind?
This is my go-to place, of course, and I always get the mocha with oat milk.
Oat milk, okay.
Yep.
And then what do we got here in the tinfoil?
And then I usually switch around, but I usually get a burrito. This one's the chorizo burrito. I never get it with the sauce, so I'm trying to stick to a diet.
Okay. I don't know why, because this guy gets out on the hill pretty much more than anyone I know. Chris Anthony is known as a local skiing legend, Warren Miller movie fixture for many, many decades, and now he's gotten into making movies on his own. But let's talk about those early years. So you were in, what, 28 Warren Miller movies?
Yeah, 20 in a row. I got to do one when I was a little kid, but when I got to be officially like an athlete in the film was 1989. And it's still, that was the fluorescent clothing and the mullets and the crop top and bad hair and bright clothing.
And exciting skiing. I'm sure you're doing some hot dogging out there. Well, throughout the decades that you were with the Warren Miller films, I mean, of course, you went to some of the iconic ski resorts in the United States and Europe, but you also really went to some places off the beaten path. Tell us about some of those. Give us a little list of where you are.
Yeah, so I kind of got known as the utility guy. I was always willing to, it wasn't going to be about my ego or anything ever. I would do whatever it took to get to be invited to go do a Warren Miller film. I mean, we were not paid or anything. This was something that you volunteered to do, but I just wanted to do it. So one of the great stories of the 10th Mountain Division, and there is 1,000, but it was while they were in Camp Hale, and a group of them trekked from Camp Hale over the mountains to Aspen and partied in the Hotel Jerome. And it's known as the Trooper Traverse. So I thought that was like a great thing that maybe we could recreate. And so I started going down this road of trying to get that to happen.
And then more recently, you told the tale of what happened after their big battles on Riva Ridge, Mount Belvedere, and Mission Mount Vanguard is now your film that you worked on for many, many years.
Many years. So a lot of people, because of Climb to Glory and because of all that, thought that I was a historian of the 10th Mountain, which I was definitely not. But I guess now I'm kind of one. But so a lot of people are throwing me information about the 10th Mountain, their stories. And the one that caught my eye was a retired brigadier general in the Slovenian mountain troops that tracked me down in Italy to tell me about when the 10th Mountain Division was on the Yugoslavian border in 1945 and had a ski race. So of course that was like, that hit a mark with me. And I started going down that road of doing the research why they were there, which eventually led to a whole documentary on its own that I produced, wrote, edited, narrated, the whole thing. Even did the music for. And that now, after 6 years, it became Mission Mount Vanguard, which I'm currently touring around, and it's a fun one.
Well, and it's fun too because educational as well, and that's a big part of what you do too. You have your youth initiative project that you started, and you've been going into the classrooms for decades also, but you want to give back to the youth and kind of instill, kind of spark that interest of the outdoors in the youth. Tell us about your foundation.
So about 28, 29 years ago, Colorado Ski Country asked if I would, in behalf of their 5th grade passport program, do school visits, like show and tell. And originally I was like, well, I don't know what to do, but I walked in there and here I have all these segments from the Warren Miller films, and they are in different places around the planet, and I realized I could share these entertaining segments with the kids, get their attention, and take them on a cultural, geographical journey around the planet, which then started catching on, and schools requested. Eventually, 11 years ago, I took that one step further and became my own 501c. So not only can I continue to go into classrooms and provide this mentorship using all this great material that I have, including the story of the 10th Mountain Division, but now I can also bridge kids from some of those underserved communities and those low-income neighborhoods up to the mountains to get to enjoy the environment that we're used to. And through my fundraising efforts of my 501c. So Mission Mount Vanguard, for example, I'm touring and raising money in that effort. So it's all worked out in one nice circle.
It definitely has, and it's so fun that you still can be a big part of the Vail Valley and be on the mountain and everything. So, well, thank you, Chris, for your time today. It's such an amazing career. In about 30 short years, you've done quite a bit in your life.
I've been very lucky. I fell in love with a great sport. Happened to be in a great spot. I was lucky to have a couple mentors that allowed me the opportunity to go film with the Warrior guys, and it's been just a trek of survival, but one that I've been able to enjoy, and hopefully I've given back a lot.
You definitely have. All right, well, cheers.
Cheers.
I don't want your mocha to get cold. Or your burrito. Okay.
Exactly. Cheers.
Well, we are back. Time for us to wrap up the show today. We want to bring in Megan and see just what the line is looking like. See how cold it is out there. How does it feel? How does it feel in the sunshine? A little better.
It definitely helps. Definitely helps. It's going to be incredible today. I wish I could ski today. I got to go to work, but it's going to be the perfect day. Bluebird day.
Yeah, you know
and
what?
And then opera.
Yes, opera for sure. Yes. Hey, I want to thank Sheila Foss, John Bonner, Roddy Travis for watching us today. And hey, we do have some opera ski. Phil Long plays right next to you. Down at the Vail Chop House, and then you're right by the skier bridge. Or are you on the skier bridge? Right?
I'm on the skier bridge.
Okay, so El Segundo, they've got a great happy hour. In an era where you don't really get the deals at a happy hour anymore, they've got a great
El Sabor.
El Sabor. Yeah, behind you. Yeah, El Sabor, right there. If you come across the skier bridge, hang a left and you're there. So they've got a fun happy hour if you're looking for some place to go afterwards. And then we've got so many artists, Nick Steingart playing today. We've got, the Red Lion is having their music. The Kings Club at the Sun and Alp, they'll have their music. And their music kind of goes from 7 to 10. So if you've done opera, which usually ends about 6, and then you're maybe going to the late night music at 9 at Shakedown. And if you're looking for live music in between, Kings Club is where you can find that.
Yeah. Shakedown tonight and Agave, Runaway Groom.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Agave. So we've got to talk about them. So they are releasing some new music. They were touring all last summer, literally all over. So they've got some new music to release tonight at Agave. Agave is a really fun venue to see music because it has different levels and balconies to watch, or right on the main. And then if you want some tacos and everything, you can watch that as well. So, okay, cool. All right.
Leah's gonna be there tonight.
Yeah.
Leah's gonna be taping.
Yeah, Leah and Rachel will be there. So smile for the camera. They're going to have that camera rolling. Hey, and Meredith is chiming in. Excited for the Super Bowl. Great show, ladies. By the way, that dessert was killer. Even at 8:30 a.m., she was eating that wonderful dessert from Gessner that they have for the Valentine's Day. And don't forget, everybody, Super Bowl Sunday is Sunday. Valentine's Day is on Tuesday. A lot of specials are going on between now and then. Some are just happening that night. In today's paper, in the weekend picks, kind of gives you the whole rundown of what you should be doing and where you should be going. So just think about that. If you're trying to plan some time with your Valentine, grab the Vail Daily and grab the arts and entertainment section, and that'll help you out with weekend picks. And Tara from Puerto Rico says she loves the show. So thanks everyone for chatting in today. And Jane and Tom. Okay, I've been wondering about these guys. So Jane and Tom D. Benedetto, they stay right at the Lion Square Lodge. So right where El Sabor is. Good morning, Trisha.
Yeah.
We have been in, they've already been in town for 2 weeks now, and we hope to see you again soon. Okay, Tom and Jane, I hope to see you as well. I met them last year when my sister was in town, and we met them at the King's Club Lounge. We were sitting at the bar, they were sitting at the bar. There was no place else to sit. We were trying to order a little food. And we met them, and then I went and had coffee on their deck one morning when I was doing the show. So Jane and Tom,
nice.
maybe we need to do another little coffee chat. I'll be outdoors doing the remote hosting on Wednesdays. So if you're listening, if you're watching, let's make that happen. Okay, cool. All right. It's time to go, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Both Megan and I are kind of wearing our blue in celebration of the blue skies today. So enjoy.
I love your sweater.
Oh, thank you. I know. Meredith has the black one. See, then you should get the red one, and then we'll just be triplets with everything we wear, okay? All right. We'll see you all tomorrow at 7:30 bright and early. Thanks for watching.